Hi, welcome to today's practice. I am Belle and I'll be your yogi guide for today. So today we are going to be exploring opening specifically through the hips, the shoulders, the chest, and also this concept called shadow in light of Halloween. So without further ado, let's begin our practice. You would need a bolster or pillow to make yourself more comfortable. If you don't have it, it's fine as well. And just grab whatever you have. We're going to come to begin in butterfly pose. So both feet come to meet as you open your knees to the side. Walk your feet away from the groin today, almost like a diamond shape. As you grab your pillow, your bolster, if you need to, and place it in front of you like so, and gently fold in. If usually your feet is very near to the groin, maybe today explore extending it further away, having a bigger diamond shape. And come to ground here in this pose today, drawing your attention to the practice. So our shadow is really the unconscious and disowned parts of our personalities that the ego fails to see, acknowledge, or accept. It is something that maybe in your childhood, someone said it's bad, and you just carry it through adulthood without realizing it. And you feel shame or have a sense of guilt whenever you behave like that. So maybe take this time to identify what are the shadows in you? Maybe your triggers. Just notice them. Take a mental note. We're gonna flow with it, with love, sending love to them throughout the practice. One last breath in. Slowly roll yourself back up to seated. Come to cross-legged seat. Both palms, fingertips to ground behind you, slightly behind the shoulder to open up through the shoulder. Take one breath in, puffing up through the chest, lifting your right arm up, bending through the right elbow. Give yourself a pat on the back. And then bending through the left elbow, reaching from below to catch hold maybe of the right palm. If you're not catching hold of it, it's fine. Wherever you're at, the key is the sensation of opening through the front body. One more breath in, exhale as you tilt towards the left side. You may gaze towards the left side. It's windy here in my area, so I'm feeling the gentle breeze as it grazes through my skin. One last breath in, exhale, release both palms next to you. Opening up through the shoulders, lifting through the chest, center yourself before you shift to the other arm. So left arm up, pat your back, and right arm bending through the elbow and reaching from below. Like I say, if you can't reach it, it is perfectly normal. One side may be different from the other. One more breath in, tilting now towards the other side. As you gaze towards your left side, your left armpit, opening through the side body, and inhale, come back to center, Extending both feet forward. Both legs are long here. You may bend through the knees generously here, sitting tall, coming into L-sit. Rooting through your heels, slowly lift your hip, coming up to reverse table. So make sure that your shoulder is above your wrist here. And your knee stack above your ankle, trusting through the hip, engaging the core and lifting through the chest. Repeating the motion of coming back to L-seat as you sit back and lift up again, repeating at your own pace for a few rounds. From L-sit to reverse table. Gently opening up through the shoulder, and your last breath in, last thrust up. And exhale, slowly come back to seat on your L-seat here. Your staff pose, Dandasana. Sitting tall, roll your shoulders up and back, straightening through the back as you slowly tilt forward. Notice any rounding through the back. See if you can lift and lengthen here. Bend through those knees generously if you need to. And exhale, fold forward. Take a moment here, one breath in, deep breath. And exhale, cast away what's no longer needed. Now come back to your Dandasana, this time bending through the right knee here. Right foot to plant right in front of your hip, close to your hip, hugging your right knee. And then coming to cradle our right foot, our right shin. So come to cradle as you grab hold of your shin, flexing through the right foot to protect the knee. Hugging the shin towards the chest, parallel to the shoulder. Opening through that hips and exhale, planting the right foot across the left thigh to the outer edge of the left thigh. You may hug your right knee here. Left fingertips to reach to your side as you come into a gentle twist. Inhale to lift yourself and exhale to twist. Honoring wherever you're at today at your practice. Exhale, come back to center here. Right foot remain planted in front of your hip. Now, rooting your left foot to the outer edge of your left feet. As you slowly reach your left palm back and thrust through the hip, reaching your right arm across forward and back into your wild thing. Tiptoe to the right foot, trusting through the hip, opening through that chest here, feeling a little expansion. And once you're ready, feeling that nice expansion, exhale, slowly come back down to center again. And this time, we're gonna bound into your Marichi variation. Interlace both palms behind you as you round through your right knee. You may interlace, you may not, wherever you're at. One last breath in to lift, and exhale, come back down. And switch. Extend your right foot forward, and draw your left knee in. Come to cradle, flexing through that left foot, cradling that left shin here. And once you open your hip, come to cross your left foot to the outer edge of your right thigh. As you reach your right palms, right fingertips to your side or back, hugging your left knee, and come to your twist towards the other side. Chest remain lifted here. Exhale, come back to center, placing your left foot in front of your hip again. Grounding through the outer right feet, as you roll yourself up into a wild thing. Grounding through the right palm, left palm reaching forward across your crown. Opening through the chest, through the hips, and exhale, come back down as you circle your left arm around your left thigh, your left knee, reaching and rounding your right palm back to reach and interlace, maybe opening through that shoulder. Final breath in, see if you can roll your shoulders back, and exhale, come back to center. Come back to your staff pose here, maybe incorporating a final reverse plank. So palm below shoulder as you ground, lift through the hips and ground both feet to the ground. You may come to your forearm if it's too strenuous on your wrist, wherever you're at. Engage your glutes for 3, 2, 1. Come back to center. Lift your hip up and forward as you come to lean and lie down, belly facing up. Come to cross your right ankle above your left thigh as you tread your right arm in between and left arm to hug the back of your left thigh, coming to your reclined figure 4, keeping the left foot engaged as well as the right foot as you flex through both of them, feeling that deep stretch and opening through your hips here. Exhale, come to plant your left foot down and slowly walk it out as you allow your right foot to draw your left thigh, the side of your left thigh down. Left thigh may or may not reach the ground. Feeling that side stretch through your thigh here, wherever you're at. One final breath. Slowly be mindful of the knee as you unfurl. Coming back to center, switching this time left ankle above your right thigh. As you come to hug your right thigh, the back of your right thigh, towards your torso, flexing through both feet. Opening through the hip, grounding through your lower back here. Exhale, release. This time, walking the right foot to the side, slowly. Once you're steady, allow your left foot to guide your right thigh down. You'll feel a very nice opening, a soothing opening through the right thigh, the side of the right thigh. Your TI, your IT band, they call it. And so once you're satisfied with the stretch, you may slowly again unfurl and walk out. Come to hug both knees towards the chest, one final hug. Relax and lengthen through the lower back, and you exhale, coming to Savasana, extend both foot to the corner of the mat. Whispering to yourself, I acknowledge my shadow today. I choose to acknowledge, and I choose to release shame, guilt, fear attached to it. I release. Allow yourself to dissolve. Tell yourself gently, I accept you as who you are with love and compassion. And let that seep in. Thank you for joining the practice today. And I hope you're feeling a little better than before. Namaste.